says, many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we loved. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Am I gonna be an optimist about this? Am I gonna be an optimist about this?
How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Art, back with another lesson, and we've got a great song as always today. We've got Bastille and Pompeii. I have had a lot of requests for this one, in all honesty, the last couple of years. And the reason I've held off, there's a hell of a lot of tutorials up on YouTube for this, but finally given, I thought I'd put my version up, and it's pretty easy to play this version as well in aid of a capo. So obviously I'll show you the chords, the strumming pattern, and a few sort of things that you can add in there to give it a little bit more as well. If you do want the chords, the lyrics and the strumming pattern to this, as always I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page, so I'll put a little link to that in the description below. And the way that works, you know, you just subscribe and donate as little as a couple of quid or however much you can afford. It's all very much appreciated, and it all goes towards, you know, helping me to carry on doing this, or, you know, other projects that are very, very similar to this as well. So it's, like I say, very much appreciated. Thanks for the continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed. If you are subscribed, I'll just quickly mention, please hit that little notification bell that's somewhere down there so you get notified every time I post a video up, and it'd really help me out, and it'd help you out to find me as well. And also, if you've got time, you know, I'd really appreciate it. Give me a like or a follow on the social media platforms as well. So I'm Wayne Art Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. As you always say, I'm trying to get down with the kids. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but for this particular version, you're going to want the capo up on the 2nd fret, okay? And it's song-wise, structure-wise, it's pretty easy to get down. You're pretty much going to want the same 4 chords all the way through the song, except for right at the end of the chorus. Okay, so I'll just talk about the chords in the basic form. So we're going to want a C chord, we're going to want a G chord, an E minor, and a D. So each one of those chords goes for a bar. Okay, so we got the intro, which goes round twice. So again, C, G, E minor, D, goes around again. Okay, now in the intro I played the C with a G bass in, so all you do, take a regular C chord. You don't have to do this, I just think it sounds a little bit meatier. Move your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret relative to the capo on the low E string, and put the little pinky 3rd fret on the A string. Okay, the G I tend to do as a 3-finger G, 2nd, 3rd, little pinky on the 3rd fret, top E string relative to the capo. You don't have to, you can do, you know, a normal G or the 4-finger G, whatever way you decide. An E minor and a D. Okay, so that would go round for the intro with the strumming. I'll go over the strumming pattern in a short while. When I get onto verse 1, I tend to do single strums on those chords, just to give the song a little bit of ambience. So it'll go, I was left to my own devices, many days fell away with nothing to show. And I'm strumming on the pre-chorus, and the walls come tumbling down in the city that we love. Clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. There's a little stop there, and then we come in with the chorus with the same chords. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? Close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? So this is the bit which, you know, the only other different part of the song that you're going to need, and this is the end of sort of the chorus, and it's a C for half a bar, a G for half a bar and a D for a bar. So it'll go, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? And it goes, we were caught up in a lasting about. Okay, and you carry on pretty much through the song. There's a little instrumental, it's just going round those chords. So that really, is the meat and potatoes of the song. So a good strumming pattern will be one that I tend to add a few little extra flicks in and things like that, but I always give a guide pattern, obviously for beginners, because I know appreciate it. It's what a lot of people sort of struggle on. So a good sort of basic one to get you through the song, and I think it'd add plenty of rhythm there, will be a down, down, up, up, down. So if you hear that, so down. So that's, again, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, now a few sort of embellishments that you can do around the chords. Obviously I told you about putting the G bass in on the C. Now we're doing a G that way with the second, third, little pinky. I think it's nice to do, occasionally just adding a G sus4 in. That's just adding your first finger on the first fret of the B string, so we get this. On the D, maybe just take the second finger off, a little embellishment to a D sus2 there. So we get this. And that's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so I hope you all dug that song. A few years old now, that song, but still gets loads of radio play. You hear that song all the time, so it's, a really big hit for that band, and obviously it's the song that broke them through. And I actually quite like it, works really well on an acoustic guitar as well, so like I say, I hope you all dug that. If you got any other requests for any, anything 50s to modern day within reason that's going to work well on an acoustic guitar, or even electric, I do an eye full of electric lessons, and I'm going to start doing a few more of those soon as well. So the easiest way is obviously comment in the post below, or if you want to find me a personal message over on social media, so I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you're very welcome to. I do always try and reply to messages. I'll just point out that I do get quite a lot and I have to handpick them a little bit, but don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going. Your support is amazing. So like I say, thanks for your continued support. If you're not already subscribed, if you just come across me, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll quickly mention again, further way you could help me out, hitting that little notification bell. Also, I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing, so if you do dig and like what I do, please like and share my videos. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone who plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. I'd really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching. I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.